On a car with one video. This is an in-depth tour of a 2022 Toyota GR86 GTS. In this video I'll give you a full walk around this car, show the exterior, the interior, a couple interesting features of the car, and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards the front, as you can see, you got a completely full redesigned front end, as you can see. You can see towards the front, you can see your headlights, got this really nice blacked out headlights, as you can see, which looks quite nice. They're full LEDs as well. You can see also towards the front end, and you can see it's much more sharp and more aggressive looking. It's a nice little detail. Just step over here and I'll switch to a wide angle lens so you can have a better look of the front end here. While we're here, I thought I'll just quickly show you the spec sheet so you can see the numbers. So you can see this new one has more powerful engines. You can see it's got 174 kilowatts. Before it was about 155 around there, so it's gone up a little bit. And you can see this is all the option list. I mean, these are the features, and the one you see is the GTS version. So you can see you got all these additional ones like the you got the ultra suede inside, which I'll show you just in a moment. You can see you got the new wheels as well, and you can see all these other sort of features, which I'll show you in just a moment. So I'll show you the wheels, go around. So here's the new wheels on the GR86 GTS. So in terms of the tyres, they're Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres. In terms of the tyre size, they're 18-inch tyre. You can see, look pretty. It's finished in a matte black sort of style finish, which is a nice little detail. See a little bit up close. So side profile looks relatively similar as the previous one, just a little bit more sculpted, especially on the side skirts there. Show a quick glimpse of the interior before I'll show you again in more detail. You can see the interior has been redesigned as well. And I'll just show you that more in detail in a moment. Let's show you these sides. The rear end is completely redesigned, as you can see. Got this really nice tail lights, as you can see here. Switch to a wide angle. So you got this nice black towards the top and full LED taillights as well. This is pretty cool. Reverse light, extra braking light, and if I step a bit lower, you can have a look at the suspension there. GR86. So you can see, even though the opening may look a little bit small, you can see you actually got quite a fair bit of storage for a car of this size. So you've got some good storage in here. And if I lift this up, we've got a tire repair kit and stuff like that, and all that, pretty nice. But yeah, inside it's actually got some width, and inside you can see it also looks pretty good. So you got dual exhaust as well, it's also pretty cool. It's got a sharper looking rear end as well. You can see it's kind of looks like a little bit like a rear lip spoiler, but it's not. But I kind of like how it's shaped up. It looks a lot better than the previous one, so I thought that's a nice touch what they've done there. I'll just show you the interior. Some nice scuff plates. So you can see that extra suede that I was telling you about earlier that you get on the GTS version. Look at it before we step inside. I think while we're here, I'll quickly just show you the key fob. So standard looking key fob, bits of metal on the side, and yeah, nothing too special there, but you can have a look inside. It seems to be a lot easier to get in and out of the car as well. I feel like the previous 86, even though it's quite low, it's quite hard to get in. Sorry about that. So here's the interior of the new GR86. So we'll just turn it on so you can see you've got this nice start button there. So I'm not going to turn the engine, obviously. So you got this much more cooler looking full LCD style gauge cluster here, which looks really aggressive. So you can see you got a voltmeter, you got your oil gauge for the engine, and you can see you've got your fuel gauge and your temperature gauge as well. So it looks very cool. Kind of looks similar to what you get on the Supra, or the the BMW Supra looking car, if you remember the new Z4. So it's got it's like it's got a couple of elements they've taken off the Supra and they've added onto this. So you can see this cool rev counter there as well, which I thought was pretty interesting. So very cool looking stuff. I'll just put into the extra zoom in lens, have a better look at that. Looks very cool stuff. So while we're here, I thought I'll just show you the steering wheel. So you can see the steering wheel's been slightly redesigned. Same one that you get on the BRZ, because excuse me. So you can see what you get on the BRZ because they both share the same platform and everything. So you can see towards the left you got your controls for your radio and stuff like that, and then you can see you've got all your other sort of buttons as well. You can see all your other buttons as well. So you can see towards the left you got your wiper controls to the left and your headlight indicator controls to the right. So you can see also it feels pretty nice. You can see also the steering wheel as well. You can see you got this nice sort of white style stitching here. It's very silver style stitching, a little bit hard to see on camera. And you can see you got this nice GR logo embossed over here as well, which is a nice little detail as well. You can see some more of that suede over here, which is quite nice. And you can see this is all soft touch here, and over here. And you can see in the door cards they've got a bit of hard plastics here, some suede here, and yeah, pretty nice stuff there. So I'll show you the head unit now. Turn on again. Oh, what do I do? Oh, there you go. So I'll just turn on the head unit. So this is a much more better looking head. It's kind of better suited to the car. They had these aftermarket ones which looked rather terrible. So this one looks a lot better. The colors could be a little bit better, but you got all your standard stuff like your radio and stuff like that. So
fast and powerful.
So pretty standard stations and stuff like that. So there's not much reception here. So you can see that here.
Yes, truckloads, fridges and freezers, washers, cookers and
so we've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all that here. Which is also a nice feature. And yeah, pretty much standard stuff as well. This one doesn't seem to have navigation stuff like that there, because, well, you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so I don't think it's much of a really issue there. So you can see also where gauges have been improved. You can see also towards the top you got this nice textured finish. So I thought while we're here we'll just turn on. So you can see that's the top. You can see the lowest temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. You can see that there. And then you can see the highest temperature appears to be 32. So they're much more looking, they look more premium, and they look pretty nice. Even all these buttons here look pretty nice. So you can got the sync as well. And then you can, have them both, whatever you change the temperature, they both have the same one, or you can remove off sync and then you can put whatever separate temperatures you want, front and rear thermostat. And you can see you got also for your side view mirrors too, because they can get foggy at times. So all your different modes and all that here, whatever you like, recycling and all that there. It's actually pretty nice. So this probably might go a little bit more closer. You can see the textured finish. See? And all your buttons. So they used to have little toggles here, if you remember. Now they're more larger, these buttons now. Very nice. Even all these ones feel very premium. 6-speed manual. Sorry. So you can see that here, and you can see you got 6-speed manual, and you can see the shift boot. It's also pretty nice here. You can see your additional buttons here, heated seats. So you can see the switches here. If I press this one here, you can see got some storage, and that's another thing I noticed. Good storage here. So you can see you got some storage here and here. Got 2 ports here, which are USB Type A ports, which I thought was interesting. But if you pay attention a bit closer, they're 2.1, so they're fast charging ones. And you still get aux cables, which is nice, because people still use them time to time. And yeah, you can see the storage. I think I just showed you earlier. It fits very nicely. Even on the sides here, you can see it fits your drinks without any trouble. So you can see your seats got the suede style seats. You can see got this nice stripe in the center. And you can see you got it's a nice white stitching here, and you can see it's actually perforated as well, which is also pretty cool. And if I switch to wide angle lens, you can see I quite like these seats. They're still quite bolstered and they feel a bit more premium looking as well. And I think the perforates for show, because I don't really see like they just look like they're more for show. I don't see any actual like physical holes there, so pretty nice there. So you can see also the headliner feels pretty good too. There doesn't seem to be a sunglass holder, but you got, you know, your standard illumination, and this is also pretty nice as well here. You can see over here. You can see you got some additional seats in the rear too, which is pretty much the same. So as I've tried them before, they're pretty much useless. You can't, only small children maybe you could fit, but under the age of like 4 or 5. Good rear visibility, front visibility is pretty good as well. And yeah, but yeah, I feel it's more roomy in here now compared to earlier. Whereas, and this one feels a bit more grown up and it feels a bit more driver and professional looking. The other one felt more goofy and plasticky and tacky, but this feels much nicer. I really like the steering wheel on this one in particular. Especially the 9 3 grip feels really premium looking. Let's have a look at the engine bay. To show you here, you can see all these switches feel very premium and all that. Show the engine bay. So it's going to be a bit messy, just bear with me. So, obviously this was co-developed with Subaru as well. So that's why obviously you got the Toyota and they've got Subaru as well. They both developed this vehicle. So 174 kilowatts, naturally aspirated, boxer engine, so the cylinders go side to side. And yeah, so before it was 155 kilowatts, so it's more powerful, which is good. But yeah, you still could use a turbo, but still very nice. And these are made in Japan. What else is made in Japan? It's a 4-cylinder engine. So. Show the fuel consumption here because I think I forgot to show you that. So here's the numbers right here. So this one you can see it's 9.5, urban 13.3, extra urban 7.3. That's another thing I forgot to show you. I quite like the look of it. I just really like the new look compared to the previous one, so I just think it looks just so much more aggressive and everything. I'll just show you the, if I can find it. Don't remember where they put it. Oh, so maybe it's a push one, we'll try. I guess it is. As you can see how octane, so this one only takes 98 octane. It'll take 95. That's my little walk around of the new 2022 Toyota GR86 GTS. Hope you enjoyed this video. This car is for sale at Furniture Gallery Toyota. I'll leave the details in the description below. It'll be hard to get one of these because obviously the whole COVID situation, so if you want to get onto this car quick. So hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.